I wanted to make a real quick video to say, if you're in a dead relationship, just leave. Just leave. If you don't see the eye to eye, if you're continuously going through the same problems, man or woman, if he cheating, lying, stealing your money, vice versa, if she cheating, whatever, she childish, she angry, she don't know how to express her feelings, she don't know how to be constructive, violence to be hitting on each other, and all that stuff. Talking to you crazy. Why stay? And keep going over and over and over and over again. Then you end up coming across people, man or woman, that you end up seeing that they are a little more evolved or well rounded than the person that you're with. And then for some reason, you still go back to that person. And then some of y'all even try to make the good person, the person that you should be with, a side chick or a side nigga. I mean, just leave. Y'all need to stop holding on to situations. Some of y'all been, hold on because y'all may have been through some trials and tribulations, or maybe been through homelessness, or you may told this person a lot of dark secrets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got to assess this situation. If one of you, the breadwinner, and the other one is always fucking up, but you paying for shit, or in some way, and it doesn't necessarily mean cheating. I mean, the person could be immature, or don't know how to be in a healthy relationship, don't know how to be a healthy partner, and actually, you know, be in a relationship and be selfless with that, know what that means. It means a lot of different things. Um, you don't see eye to eye on stuff, like you have to think about it. Like also too, like all this whole conscious stuff coming out, are people being more aware and reading up on things and learning their history, and and just kind of trying to be more well rounded, and and trying to dispose of negativity, negative mind thought, and all that stuff out of their life. But you're still with, at the time of this reckoning, you're with someone that may have been on that same thing, but you try to take them with you. And at some point, you got to understand that you're going to have to let some people go. You don't have to let a person go. You got to think about it like you're trying to be, evolved, and you're trying to be positive, and you're yourself, inner self, is thirsting for something better. You're trying to vibrate higher. You're trying to reach for higher levels. You're trying to elevate. Yet you with somebody that claims to want the same thing, but in their actions, they're not showing that. You don't have to let that shit go. You got to think about it like, if I wasn't around, would you be all off into all this knowledge, and all these Dr. Umars, and reading up on Kemet, or reading up on diseases and vibrating higher, all that stuff. Would that person be? You have to think about, would that person, without you, be doing the same thing that they're doing while around you? If you go to church, and that's you, a Christian, you have to think about it. Like, would that person still be in church and that involved in church if that person wasn't with you? Would they even go? And then also too, you gotta, you don't want to sacrifice yourself. You don't want to make yourself fit into a relationship. You don't want to do something you don't want, to keep somebody. You just gonna have to understand that's where y'all need to part ways. I mean, if you are not a Christian and you sit up here going to church, you're not being who you really are, and if the person cannot accept who you are and your beliefs, and that's just a dead relationship. Because how can you? I mean, your house, to me, I think your house should be your mecca. Your personal relationship should be. You shouldn't have to. There should be a give and take. Don't get me wrong, but you shouldn't be feel like, okay, I have to conform to this in order to keep this person. I've heard somebody say that, You know, they actually was in church and stuff just because the woman didn't want, you know, she wanted a God-fearing man. And, you know, and he was digging on her, whatever, whatever, and they was in a relationship for a while. But, you know, he just realized that that wasn't him. And people need to just, you know, just try to start keeping that shit real. I was just thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? It sparked because I seen a video on this chick. She said that, you know, a lot of black men trying to make the good black woman. They got her shit together and got dreams, aspirations, goal oriented, may have a business, things like that. Trying to make them side pieces, and while they still dealing, they main chick is a piece of shit. Whether she ain't motivated, she broke, she ain't got her shit together, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I just, you know, it's like, yeah, man, y'all got to think about that. Sometimes you just got to move on. It's people are in your life for a reason and a season. And though, you know, and I had to learn this myself, though you go through things with people, and and that may be all of what that was meant to happen. You're supposed to learn those lessons and go through that and take from that, you know. But you know, you have to let go. Otherwise, it's just you're keeping yourself from evolving, keeping yourself at a certain level because you got to keep up with this person. You know, you constantly have to interact and come down to their level, or vice versa, or however you want to look at it. I'm just saying, let this shit go. Let it chalk it up, chalk it up, chalk it up to the game.